Hey, Internet. So it's the end of day 5. My ride today, again, Google Maps said it was going to be like 17 miles or something. It ended up being 24. I mean, they're off by like a full 25% on their mileage. But then again, if they haven't sent their Google cars out here to take pictures of all this, they probably literally have no idea how long any of these roads are. Today was a very, very interesting day. This place has got some sort of a majestic beauty to it. It isn't like anywhere I've ever seen before. It's minus the fact that they put a road through it and there's a handful of little houses here and there. This place is, I mean, this is untouched. This is what this place looked like 450 years ago when people decided that they wanted to live in this mosquito-infested swamp. But it's I keep moving around because the bugs are biting me. Now, it's not like anything I've ever seen. It's a trip. You ever get a chance to come out here, by all means, come here. But I made it into the campground today. The problem that we had is that there was ample enough time to get from yesterday's camping to the ferry, to catch the last ferry onto Ocracoke and then to the Ocracoke campground. But the problem there is that the Ocracoke campground doesn't open until this weekend that's coming up, which is why we ended up stopping here, which is now adding a day back to the trip where we lost a day. So we're back at and we actually lost 2 days of the trip. They had it written on paper wrong, and it was actually going to be a 9-day trip, not an 8-day trip. But now that we've added a day back and lost one, it's at an 8-day trip. So I'm going to get up tomorrow. It's about a 9.5 mile ride from where we're camping to catch the Ocracoke ferry at 10 a.m. It's a 2.5 hour ride across the water, which should be amazing. And then once we get there, the village of Ocracoke is supposed to be a really quaint, neat little place to go. So I'm excited to go right around there, maybe find some lunch. God, the bugs. See the sights, the usual. And then it's 12 miles north on Ocracoke Island from there to the top of the island, where you catch another ferry to Hatteras, I think is what the town is called, where we've made a reservation to camp in Hatteras. So tomorrow's going to be interesting. I'm finally out here in the Outer Banks, the part of the trip that I really wanted to showcase because there's nothing really about it online. But it's everything I thought it was going to be out here and more, and it's finally starting to become enjoyable. It's not riding on highways through cities and dealing with traffic and fast food. And I mean, like out here where I'm at, it's, I don't know, hour and 40 minutes back to civilization if we go the other direction, or you drive out the other way and there's nothing there but the ferry to an island. Literally the only thing that's out here other than this campground and a handful of houses is a Dollar General. And it's the biggest Dollar General I've ever seen in my life. I took some footage inside of it. Things like, it's like a miniature Walmart. I've never been to a Dollar General that sells sheets and pillows and bed frames. It was, anyway, that's all that's out here. Which, I mean, it sucks there's no small business to support other than this campground, but we stocked up on all the supplies and stuff that we will need from there. I think that's about all I've got to say for today. Other than, I stopped at what looked like an abandoned house. And it had a sign on the front that said something duck farm, we sell duck eggs. Well, I got there, and there was a donkey standing in the front door of the house. A donkey. And upon trying to leave, a second donkey come walking out of the house. Anyway, I thought that was funny. I found a neat map today. Found a George Jones CD that works. Walked over a neat bridge. It's been a good day. Relaxing. And that is it from Sea Level, North Carolina.